In this new release, we've got some great new features to streamline your operations, including several Aspire mobile enhancements, an end-of-month checklist, the ability to add property availability, branch logos on electronic signature pages, flat rate pay codes, and certifications and skills. First, let's take a look at Aspire Mobile. By now, you should be aware of the equipment scheduling feature in Aspire. With this release, you can view scheduled equipment from within Aspire Mobile, allowing your mobile users in the field to view scheduled equipment associated with their work tickets. Now your field users have clear insight into the equipment they need for each job. Next, on the login screen of Aspire Mobile, you'll see a gear icon that provides you with the option to toggle between your main Aspire Mobile app and a sandbox test application, so you can explore the features of the app without affecting your main environment. Notice that if you select the sandbox environment, a yellow highlight will appear at the top to indicate you're using the sandbox. You can switch back to the main app anytime and the highlight will be removed. Next, we've enhanced the clock time report to include the late lunch waiver response that crew members can respond to on Aspire Mobile. You can also see the responses in the clock time audit report. Next, we've made it even easier to help you dot every I and cross every T when closing out a month with the end-of-month checklist. First, you'll need to enable this feature within the necessary user roles. Then go to Accounting Reports and choose EOM Checklist. If applicable, you'll see existing checklists and their corresponding completion dates. At the top right, you can create a new checklist. Enter the close date and give it a name. Then simply work through the list to review monthly revenue, expenses, and variances for an accurate financial close. For example, let's look at purchase receipts. You'll see a navigation menu with subtasks on the left to guide you through the process. At the top of the page, you'll see the recommended frequency at which this process should be completed, in this case, daily. There's also a quick link to the corresponding page within Aspire, in this case, the purchase receipts page. And you'll see a brief description to help you understand the purpose of the checklist item. Below, you can see a list of the purchase receipts. As you complete each subtask for a checklist item, click Complete at the top right. If we go back to the main checklist, you'll see it's been marked as complete. Once you've completed all the required checklist items, the completed date will be populated on the checklist report page. There's one last thing to take note of. Within Configuration, Accounting Sync, if the Enable Inventory as Expense box is checked, some of the checklist items will be optional. Take some time to explore this feature on your own, and dive into the knowledge base to learn more about each checklist item or contact us for assistance. Next, we've made a couple of helpful enhancements to the Property Overview page. First, property notes are now available in the Overview screen, making viewing notes related to the property much easier. We also put this page's section into tabs, so you don't have to scroll as much to find the details you need. Notice there's a new section for property availability. This allows you to define specific days and times the property is available for service. To make changes to the availability, edit the property. Then simply add the availability details. The availability will also show on the property side panel for each property. You can also add availability to multiple properties at one time in the Property List page using the Bulk Actions menu. Next, enhance the branding of your branches by adding a branch logo to the Customer Electronic Signature page. First, in Admin, ensure you've uploaded a logo for your company. Then, within each branch, you can upload a unique logo. When an opportunity is associated with a specific branch, the electronic signature page will display that branch's logo. If a branch does not have a logo uploaded, the page will display the company's logo by default. Next, you can create and apply flat rate pay codes to services. In Admin, Application Lists, select Pay Codes. When you add a new pay code, you'll see the new pay code type. When you add the pay code to a service, you'll see the option to enter the flat rate pay per visit. The amount you enter will be multiplied by the number of crew members. So if there are 2 crew members with a flat rate of $100 per visit, the total cost will be $200. The flat rate pay code can be seen throughout Aspire where other pay codes are shown, including the time entry screen. The flat rate amount can be seen within the work ticket costs and will be included when exporting the weekly time review details for your payroll provider. Lastly, you can keep track of specific employee skills and certifications right from within Aspire. In Admin, Application, Lists, you can manage existing certifications and skills, and you can create new ones. Simply enter the details and save. Then within a contact's profile, you can add certifications and skills. You can view the certifications and skills from a service or a work ticket so that your schedulers can ensure employees with the right skills are assigned to the right jobs. As you can see, this new release is full of enhancements to help your business operate more streamlined and efficiently than ever before. Thanks for using Aspire.